Yo, 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 yo. It's a new host in town. Might come with a little bit of roasting too. It's Red Devil Soul.
No,
Back
no,
with
no,
three
no, no,
lads.
no, not Red Devil Soul, it's straight shameless soul, mate.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, when you're the host.
Oh, just call yourself shameless.
All right. It's going to be Shameless Soul today. Back with the hosting with our boys G Banks and Joey 6 times. What can I say? It's been a decent week for myself. What about you guys?
What's so decent about your week, by the way?
I said decent. I
drew
said decent. I didn't say good.
It's just his team hasn't
That's
given
what
him
the roasting.
enjoyment in a few years. So his enjoyment is
That's
watching
it.
the downfall of Ladz, bro. He's turned into a full Tottenham fan, praying for the downfall of other teams like that. They're so happy this season. But look, it is what it is. Personally, I had a great week. Obviously, you know, just had a new baby son, so it was a good week. But
Congratulations.
He couldn't have come into a worse week. Like, you know, if I'm lucky he can't make decisions for himself yet, because if he'd seen the 2 games that I've just watched, he probably wouldn't be a Liverpool fan. He'd probably jump over to Everton before he fucking supported them. They got this week as well. So, yeah.
What about you, Banks?
I mean,
he had to break it down anyway. It is what it is.
I mean, I had a pretty red-hot heat week as well. I know, sorry to take the side of the football side, but I don't know if you've heard, probably the whole world heard, some crazy stuff happened. We actually live in Sydney, as we mentioned it before, so we actually live pretty close. I actually live in the area where it happened.
It's been a crazy week.
Yeah, been a very crazy week. So, yeah, I was pretty shaken up by that. I'm not going to lie. Reason why, not because I live in the area, is because my background is Assyrian, so I got really affected by it personally because it was my own personal community that got attacked.
Yeah.
But look, besides that, like footballing wise, worst week of my life. But no, look, we'll get into it. You know why. But look, we'll start off with
you.
Yeah, we'll start off.
Your games, actually.
Yeah. Well, we'll start off with the brighter news, or the brighter side, and then work into the the dark times. But Saturday night we had Saturday night Luton. I think I told you. I think I even spoke about it for like 2 minutes. Last time we played them, we scored 5 against them at their ground as well. No disrespect to Luton, but get the fuck out of get the fuck out of the Premier League.
Yeah, like. Obviously, besides the Madrid game, which you'll touch on, low blocks don't work against City.
No, well, look,
he's played too good. He's a tiki-taka. He's just moved the ball around the box like the best team in the world at moving the ball around in that final third, like intricately, without a shadow of a doubt. There's no team that
without losing the ball as well.
But yeah, it's just like watching robots. It's like fucking every single time a player traps the ball, it's perfect. But yeah, so them styles of football never work against City, whereas like Liverpool, we struggle against that type of shit. But yeah, he's batting it.
Yeah, no, look, it took us a while to get into it, but maybe I think the first goal was maybe 30 minutes in, so took us a while to start it up. But after the first goal went in, it was just the floodgates were open.
Lucky first
shaky goal. What's that? Sorry.
Absolutely love the luckiest
first
goal.
What do you mean? If anything, I reckon it was better than Garnacho's overhead kick, in my opinion. But anyway, no, it was the most. That's why they didn't. Bro, they didn't even give it to Haaland. You know what cracked me up, bro? I don't know if you saw these pictures around. Like the whole team got like celebrating, going in, yeah. And then you just see the bloke just passed out, like, you know what I mean? Like completely knocked out on the floor. No one's checking on him. Not even the Luton players are checking on him. So I found that pretty funny. But no, look, bro, we dusted him. Special shout out to Rico Lewis again. He dusted it again. I mean, I know it's against only Luton, but still. And Doku as well. He had an amazing game. He would. I don't know if you saw his goal. Did you guys see his goal?
Yeah.
You would have loved that. You would have loved that goal. So, yeah, it was a beauty. Again, people say it's only Luton, but you know, it's his opponent, whoever's in front of you in the Premier League. You got to do that.
This time of the season, you'd rather play a mid-table team than play the team at the bottom. Them bottom teams, like I've said, like they're fighting for the survival in the Premier League, man.
We've mentioned this multiple times.
Most of their players have clauses in their contract to say if they got relegated, their wages go down. So they're playing for their livelihood. They're playing for their families and stuff. Yeah,
no, 100%, bro. Like you said, they're playing for the pay. And we spoke about this before. You know, especially in the title run, it's not the you know, the City games or the Arsenal games or the Liverpool games that you have to win. It's the, like you said, the Luton games, the Everton, or you know what I mean, blah blah. Yeah, Palace, the Palace game. Yeah. But no, look. Otherwise, light work. I knew what we were going to do. I didn't expect us to score 5, but you know, we move on. We move on. Champions League night. Big lights. Champions League night. All right, where do I start? So, big Real Madrid comes.
Before you start, I want to say a bit of condemning of that tragic home support too.
Excuse me?
No, it's tragic.
How was it tragic? What are you talking about?
Same big atmosphere as a library, bruv.
I think that's a bit of agenda. I'm pretty sure wasn't your fans leaving when you was a 1-0 down to Palace?
Not
in a title run?
Not that
yeah, pretty. Yeah, well, you know what I mean. If you're going by internet agendas, I'll bring up internet agendas as well. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? No, look. If anything, like, what do you mean? I was gonna say we could, you know, we had actually a really good turnout for the, like, you know, we brought out tifos. There was a coach greeting as well. You know, the fans always turn up for Champions League night. You know what I mean? That's one thing I can't take away from City fans when we come up when it's. That's why, bro. The president of Real Madrid did say.
I have read a few things. Like, I don't know if Real Madrid supporters are taking the piss or not, but they apparently they were coming out of there saying, like, there was one video I watched and the guys going that these fans don't deserve that team. Like, that team's incredible. And
but what was the video? What was the video? Like, I want to know.
Real Madrid fan. He said.
But what was it? Like, what was
United
the video
deserve that team. I seen that. It was fucking hilarious.
What was the video? It was just him talking, or was it showing something?
It's outside the stadium. He come out. He'd watch the game. He was with like a group of his mates. Obviously, they were just doing like interviews, probably like a Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Like someone, you know, Real Madrid admin or someone, you know, La Liga.
Yeah. Well, sorry, I feel like that's just agenda because, like, yeah, you know what I mean. Like, he could just be pissed at City or hate City, and he wants to say that. You know what I mean? But no, I said,
I can't say I watched the game. I watched the 25-minute highlight. So I can't really comment too much.
Yeah. Well,
I didn't really watch the video, as everyone knows. It's sort of at 5 a.m. in Sydney, so I'm usually working by then. But I did get to listen to the whole game. I did watch the commentary the whole game while I was working, and man, you just dominated the whole time, eh? Like, everything I was listening to was just
like, it's
I just felt like you just needed to take a shot from outside the box.
Like, if you watched our Champions League final, the last one we lost to them, we absolutely battled them, man. Absolutely battled them. And the whole 90 minutes, and I think similar thing, they won 1-0.
Yeah. And
that's
why I saved their goal from like fucking.
They are absolute masters. Typical Italian style football from Ancelotti. Like, you can try and break us down, and we're just going to hit you on the counter.
They got their one goal and sat back the whole time.
And once they went 1-0 up, it's just like, knowing what's on the line, the pedigree they got in that competition, they're just like, right.
Yeah, no, 100%. Well, look, we'll talk more about the game, but I actually watched, a full game, you know. So, look, going into it, first half, probably, first 15, 20, like, they had no game plan besides sit back. Like you said, they won't. This was the definition of a smash and grab game. Like, they literally got their goal, like you said, sat back and then hoped on their defense was going to pull them through, which it did. Fair play to them. They sat back, they got what they needed, and then luck prevailed at the end in the penalty shootout. But look, first half, they get the goal. Bro, silly schoolboy error mistake again. All season we've copped goals like this. Like it's like how do I say it? It's not us. It's not them. Doing something intricate play or passing through our line. It's literally our mistake causing it for them to get through.
Season.
Yeah, 100%. So it's exactly very silly. One big one was the Chelsea game, the 4-4 one. Twice our defense threw that game away where we could have easily won. But anyway, back to the game. So they get their goal. I looked offside, but no, Vinny was on. Cuts it through to Rod.
Offside.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought he was offside as well, but no, he was on because Kyle Walker kept him on. And then cuts it inside to Rodrigo, and then takes 2 shots at it. First shot was great save by it. Good save by Eddie. But then unfortunately, rebound. What can you do? 1-0 up, and then, like you said, they just defended, and fair play to them. They were defending well, but I don't want to hear Real Madrid fans or any other fans tell me that they came to the Etihad and dusted Man City, because they didn't. Because in the second half, like Sol said, he was listening to it. All it was Man City, time and time again. But I don't
know what it was with that. I don't know if there's something with the ball or whether or not the players have been kicking balloons all week or something. But you're literally reminding me. It's like watching Liverpool lately. So many opportunities, and every single ball seems to just go over the top of the bar. Like, is that?
Do you remember when
from last week? Like, you scored 3 outside the box goals, and then this week you just decided to try pass it into
That's why you can't rely on.
Well, no, this is the thing. Because we were playing at their home ground, right? So we played not on the counter, right? We still had more possession, everything anyway, but it was weird. So but it was because it's at their home ground. They were attacking more, they were breaking more. So we had to sort of sit back and we didn't really push in too much. I don't remember we put one ball into Haaland in the first leg, even in the second leg.
I don't feel like he's using Haaland properly,
Yeah. Anyway, I'll talk about that a bit more towards the end. They get their first goal, and then you're like, all right, surely we're going to get one. The way we're playing, like I said, second half we're all over them as well. But then the time's ticking down, and you're starting to think, oh, here we go. And then KDB pulls up, scores on a banger. I think it was Doku. Yeah, Goku cut.
It was pretty.
Yeah, it was a good finish. But definitely. Composure wise, blah blah blah. But anyway, Doku cuts through Calvial, cuts it back, and then De Bruyne. I think it rebounded off someone. And then, like I said, De Bruyne had to control it and shoot, and then boom, 1-1. We're back in the game, and like I said, I'm like, all right, I'm more confident now. I was thinking we're going to finish these right now, not even in the extra time or penalties, because that's just the way we're playing. We kept going for it. De Bruyne had another chance where he actually, I feel like, very squandered it. Should have buried it. I don't know if you've seen that.
It was the 6-yard box.
Yeah, near the 6-yard box. That's in every day of the week. You know what I mean?
That's
90.
That's
if there was parallel universes, 99 of them, De Bruyne scores in those parallel universes. I'm telling you right now.
World that someone wants to go, bro. If you can win $5 million, right? But you got to pick a player who will not miss a shot from the edge of the 6-yard box running onto it. De Bruyne would probably be the guy that I'd pick.
Let me put it this way: if you had paused that split moment for me, and someone told me, "Hey, bet all your life savings, all everything you have on that moment for De Bruyne to score," or whatever, I'll be like, "Yep, no problem, no worries." But see, that's the thing, man. It's fucked. You got to take those chances, especially in the Champions League. But going into the extra time, Real Madrid literally just. Ancelotti said to him, "No." He literally took Vinny off. He took Rodrigo off. Who else did he take off? He took someone else off. That was he took
Cruz
what's his name?
Modric.
Cruz. Yeah, he took Cruz off as well. He put on Nacho as well for someone else. I can't remember.
Vasquez came on, wasn't it?
Vasquez. Brahim Diaz as well. He came on as well. Yeah, bro, so much people. But anyway, so and all he said to him was just sit back and defend. And because Real Madrid, they're not, no disrespect, they're not freaking Luton Town or Bournemouth or Arsenal. You know what I mean? They're actually gonna, they're actually gonna defend properly. And then look, to be honest, you could see our players were tired. They weren't making the same chances they're doing in the 90 minutes. And then you could just tell the game was going to extra time. I mean, penalties. And then my small little heart could not take it. I hate penalties. I can't stand penalties. It's just literally luck of the draw. That's all you can do.
50-50.
Real Madrid have never lost a Champions League shootout.
That's crazy.
Really?
That's crazy. Well, that's why they've got 14. That's why they got 14 of them, and we've only got one. But anyway,
that's what I mean. There is an element of luck to it as well, but I just don't know. I just don't know how that's even physically. How that's even a thing that they.
It wasn't even the pen. I wouldn't even say it's the penalties. I wouldn't even say it's the penalties that was that's luck as well. But the whole game, like I said, the De Bruyne miss that shouldn't have went. Actually, Haaland hit the bar in the first half, as well. Bernardo should have scored.
The second final against them, the exact same thing. Now I've never seen a team take so much and not concede goals like.
Yeah. I don't know. You can say it's luck. You can say you can blame yourself and say you weren't clinical enough in the final third, blah blah. But I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But
Ancelotti's.
Yeah, Ancelotti. He's got this power. He's got this power.
World-class manager. Like I said,
once he does this,
it's not a shit team.
Yeah, once he does that, it's over. You know what I mean? But that meme I posted on our page, you go check it out, guys. If you haven't, go check it out. That's literally Pep versus Ancelotti. You know what I mean? Yeah. Pep using his mind on the touchline, and then Ancelotti just does his eyebrow thing, and then he wins the game. But anyway, comes to penalties. It actually starts off well. I don't know if you saw it. Modric comes up, misses it. Yeah, we're like, let's freaking go. Usually when teams, miss, like the statistics wise. Yeah, that's it. And especially if you're the first penalty taker, so it was double entendre with that, the stats of winning. But anyway, first penalty, boom, misses, and then Alvarez scores for us, and then oh my god, where do I begin? So Bernardo comes on and does this
again, going straight down the middle.
Tries to do this weird, cheeky, thinks he's Benzema from a couple of years ago. Look, if it goes in, everyone's going, that's the most cheekiest thing in the world. Go, Bernardo, go. But unfortunately,
just hit the thing.
Yeah, look, if you're going to do it that way, just smash it 100%.
I don't know, man. Bernardo Silva.
I don't know if you've seen the meme as well, but Kepa, he did it to Kepa a couple of years ago. And then you see Kepa talking to the keeper before your penalty shootout. And then when Bernardo goes to do that, he stays on his feet. So it was mostly Kepa. Everyone's saying Kepa told him, stay on your feet with Bernardo Silva.
Yeah, I saw another one where Rudiger apparently told Finger where to move because of Kovacic.
Oh,
yeah.
German. Oh, wait, he's not German.
No, because of Chelsea.
Chelsea, yeah.
Yeah. I saw it he was pointing to the direction, and he full did. But keep these things. Keep a study these things. You know what I mean? But it's like I said, it's just a luck thing.
Goalkeeper coach that does that shit for them, and they obviously do it too.
Yeah, but I read something. It was when that Aussie keeper, that wiggle one, that one that for the World Cup, the one that he did the penalties. The Aussie keeper,
Oh yes,
the wiggle one. Bro, I read something that when he was saying that he sat all night and watch all the players of like the Peruvian team, like all their leagues, and watch like every single one's like last 10 penalties or something. Like if he's doing that and he's like a third string keeper, imagine what the Premier League teams are doing and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like, but anyway, so yeah, Bernardo tries to do something cheeky, doesn't work out, and then it's all level. At that moment, I'm like, I'm not lost hope yet, but I'm like, okay, back to square one, I guess. They go up. I can't remember who takes it. They score, and then Kovacic pulls up. His penalty wasn't as bad. It was just a miss, unfortunately. The keeper just went the right way.
Did you say Rudiger for that one?
I was literally just telling Sol that Rudiger was pointing to he's pointing the direction of where the shot was going. And apparently Sol was saying Kepa was telling the keeper, talking to the keeper about. But like we were saying, the keeper study this shit. You know what I mean?
I understand that, dude.
Yeah. But anyway, so look, the 2 penalties saved in a row, and you're like, oh no, they're gonna do this, aren't they? And then we actually scored all our penalties, the remaining penalties. Edison probably scored our best one.
Such a his feet, man. I'd honestly love to see him in midfield, eh? Like,
bro,
I reckon one day, end of the season, if you've already won the title, like, I reckon the fans should protest to see Eddie in midfield one game.
Bro, we have the only times we have, like, because like the only times he's played Carson in a game to like, so can Carson get a medal and shit if we're winning the league comfortably. Fucking, and we've said like if he's gonna do that, put fucking Edison in the midfield just so you can see it go off. But it's not, real football doesn't work like that. Reality doesn't work like that, unfortunately.
Pep doesn't.
Especially with Pep doesn't work like that, 100%.
If Klopp was there, you'd have a chance.
No way.
If we do it,
he doesn't. What do you mean? He doesn't play Alexander in the midfield. So what do you think he's gonna do? Weird shit? No way.
Yeah.
So
he did have the right back for a while. So I think that was just probably reasoning behind it. Then.
But still,
look,
they're somewhat professional in their jobs. You know what I mean? But no, look, back to the game. Yeah, those 2 saves crushed us, and then Madrid go through again. I think they're probably going to win it again. I can see why. You know what? All I can say is I'll be humble about this, and then I'm going to be shameless about this. Not shameless, salty. That's the word. Humble. Yes. You know what? Like last season, you saw what we did to them, right? So this season, not that I was like, oh, I'm showing them disrespect. I never did. I was like, even when I was like, we had him in the group, I was like, here we go, Real Madrid, bring him on. But I was more confident this time because I was like, we've done them. I was telling you, like, oh, look, we've got a good record against them. I feel like we should get them, blah, blah. We have a winning record, all this stuff. And then, boom, they come and do that, and they just humble you. But what I am going to say, and I said this before earlier, Real Madrid fans, rival fans, and every other fan that said that Real Madrid came and dusted us, eat some lead, go eat some shit as well. Don't ever come to Man City and disrespect us again. We're the treble winners. And how the mighty have fallen from all of you, that you have to say to us that, and come to us and be like, you aren't winning a back-to-back treble. What do you mean? Like, how is that a bad thing? Not winning a back-to-back treble. You know what I mean? Like, I don't give a shit. I'm from a time where I used to get laughed at from being told, you will never make a cup final. So if I'm being laughed at for not winning a treble, I'm happy with that. I didn't give a shit. So fuck you, Real Madrid. Fuck you, rival fans. Fuck you, Arsenal. Even though you lost. And yeah, that's my say. I have nothing more to say than that. We move on.
No more English teams. Fucking hell.
Farmers League, innit?
I don't know.
They're all shit.
What's going on, man? Like every single fucking one of us.
They're all shit. They're all shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, look, we'll quickly move on. Sorry, we'll brush up on the FA Cup tie before we move on. Chelsea.
Wembley.
Look,
It's
Wembley.
Big win.
Honestly, especially now with what I saw this week, the midweek, the team looks so tired, So I'm not looking forward.
KDB was like looking at his hamstring. It's probably why
Yeah, I
he
heard
came off.
reports. Yeah, well, people were saying why did KDB and Haaland come off? Apparently they both had like lingering injury, like you said, KDB with his hamstring and Haaland with his foot. So that's not a good sign already.
Come on, hope Kevin's out.
Well, there's no reports yet. Hopefully, like that's what I'm saying. That it wasn't too bad, but we'll see what happens. But no, look, the team looks tired. It's funny from the space of we're going to go for a treble. We can be out of 2 competitions in a week. Chelsea. Look, I'm not going to lie. This like banter aside, this season
starting to play well.
And they're starting to play okay as well. But this season against Man City, especially, they've done. Look, I don't want to say well, but they've done well enough for them not to lose. Is that the best way I can say it? Like, because they haven't done enough for me to see them win, but they haven't done enough for them. Like, they haven't also like surrendered as well. You know what I mean? So I know this is going to be a one-off game now, so they can't draw anymore. Like, you know what I mean? So, but. If it goes to another penalties, I'm probably going to be like, I can't watch football anymore. I'm going to be tapping out for.
I'm praying for today. I'm praying.
And that's what I was about to say. Rival fans, especially Liverpool, Arsenal, use are praying for this. Use are praying that we go to extra time penalty, because this will. If I'm telling you right now, if this happens, it's going to be a massive turn in the title race. I can tell you that right now. Because bro, we're gonna be playing players like Rico Lewis, Oscar Bob, and shit. Against Brighton, like against good teams. So yeah, I don't know. We're gonna see what happens.
Had a few injuries. 120s, few injuries.
What's that? Sorry.
That's another 120 minutes and a few injuries, but I'll be fucking playing.
Yeah, well, like I said, rival fans, you better hope Chelsea do that. As for me, nope. Get the fuck out of here. I hope we just dust them in the first 90 minutes. I hope we score 6-0 against them. But we'll see what happens. But look, speaking of FA Cup, might as well segue to your game, eh?
My FA Cup game. Coventry. Big Cov.
Big Coventry. Come on, you Sky Blues. Come on, you Sky Blues. Sit it.
I'll just start with the Bournemouth game anyway.
Might as well.
We drew against Bournemouth. Pretty fucking another disappointing performance result. You won't be hearing me talk about no top 4, no top 5. Might even not even be top 7 at the moment. Might even be no European the way we're playing. But could be a good thing if that happens. We could be like a Tottenham, or we could be like a Chelsea and fucking play shit again and have another bad season. But we ended up drawing with Bournemouth. Huh?
So you just don't know, at the moment. Like, he's put out performances like he did against like us in the FA Cup, which was decent. And then,
do you know we haven't won since the FA Cup? So we've lost like 6 or drew 6 games. So drew, I can't even remember how many now, and then lost as well to Chelsea. It's just not looking good this season. Already touched up on mostly this last time as well. Just the Bournemouth game was another disappointing result. You won't be hearing me talk about none of that fucking top 4 shit anymore. And especially the way that all the English teams just got knocked out. It looks like we're not getting top 5 as well. So
what is it now? So what is it? Is only top 4 get Champions League now?
Yeah, because all the
German, and then what about then 5th gets Europa, and then Conference gets 6? Is that how it works?
I think it's 5th and 6th get Europa, because isn't there 2 teams in Europa?
Yeah, 5th and 6th get Europa, and then 7th get Conference.
7th get Conference, and then it's usually whoever wins the
a cup winner. So FA Cup or Carabao.
Can make it into League. That's the only thing that we have left, really, is the FA Cup, which we're going to touch on right now. Coventry, like, look, it's a championship team. You're expecting us to win, but like I said, the performances we've been doing
The thing is,
6 games.
how I think it's going to be tricky. You have the skill over them. You just have the quality.
Yeah, for
player,
sure.
But you have to match them in determination as well.
Yeah, they're going to be coming at us the whole game.
It's
Wembley. It's their final for them.
100% it is, bro. The biggest game of their lives. Every player on that pitch, the biggest game of their life, bro, against Man United. The chance to, a lot of them players would be around our age, a bit younger. They would have grown up with United dominating English football, and
Coventry around
and thinking that
Coventry around in the sorry to cut you off, but Coventry around in the 90s and a bit in the 2000s when Fergie was around. So they would have felt this. They would have felt the United dominance, like you said.
Like I'm expecting a win, but you never know at the moment, especially the way we're playing. So it's just another game that's going to be on Monday morning. So I might not be able to watch it. I'm probably just going to have to listen to that one as well. So I might just have to watch it back so I can actually get a good showing of the game so I can talk about it. But I was just thinking as well, you know how we did Liverpool, Chelsea, the points to add to our games.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to do the semi-finals for ours?
Oh yeah, might as well. Yeah, of course.
Just I was just saying if we want to add.
Yeah, well, do you want to do it now, or do you want to finish what you want to say? And then
how wild of an FA Cup final would Chelsea versus Coventry be? Imagine that's how it ended up.
Chelsea
end up being
Coventry
back Manchester derby in the final, which last season that hasn't happened in like
Chelsea came away with the FA Cup this season. That would be like
Chelsea.
That's a.
But they're about to catch us in the Premier League. If you look, they got one game behind, but I'm pretty sure it's against like City. Oh, not City, Arsenal or Hughes, or I can't remember who it is.
Come on,
and literally, if they win, they're in front of us. We'll be 8th. Fucking terrible.
No, look, they're not looking too bad, and from
Palmer.
But they're the most, as we all know, the most inconsistent team this whole season. Hence their position. You know what I mean? If they played the way they played against Everton, then they wouldn't be 10th or 9th or wherever they are. You know what I mean? So, but no, as you're touching up on that, so back-to-back Manchester derby would be crazy. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I just feel like I just have a feeling we're not going to beat Chelsea.
Got to get through our first games. The semi-final.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think we're going to beat Chelsea. I don't feel like we're going to beat Chelsea, but we'll see what happens. But I might as well make a predictions.
Yeah, we'll start with your game first. Then yours is the first game.
Does it matter how we say it, or
do we get extra
point?
Gonna do what we did last time.
How did we do it last time?
Go for the win in normal time, or pick that it's going to go a win in extra time, or if it's going to go to penalties. And
whatever you get, you just get the points for it.
But if you get the right thing, then we get 5 points.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah, this could be big.
I don't want him to go into extra time.
Get the right score.
Yeah, I don't want to go into extra time, but I feel like it's going to go into extra time. City to win normal time. 3-2.
3-2 normal time.
Yeah.
It's a tough one.
It is.
City to win on penalties.
It's even rough for me. I don't really want to go to
Hey,
Yeah. I
I'm
reckon
gonna go-
my prediction for that game in like terms of performance, I reckon both teams are going to be scared. I reckon City aren't going to go at it like they normally do because they don't have the legs.
No, they're
And-
gonna be. So, I'll confirm.
And
I guarantee you,
City
what
sit back,
scoring game.
if City sit back, they're going to be a similar team to Real Madrid in terms of they'll be able to defend very well. So, yeah.
Mark my words,
1-0 Chelsea. 1-0 Chelsea normal time.
bro. Mark my word. I'm not even surprised by that shout as well, bro. But mark my words, if you see like the Rico Lewis's and Oscar Bobbs in the game, don't be surprised, in the FA Cup semi-final, because I honestly think he might do it, He did it a few years ago against Liverpool. I don't know if you remember that game.
Yeah.
He brought on like not a heap, but he brought on a few like second string players, academy players on in a semi-final of an FA Cup because it was
There's Matthias.
Matthias. He was injured, but I think he should be back soon. So he fucked his finger, but
And then Coventry United.
United to win extra time.
2-1. Yeah.
I'm going for 2 normal time. United.
United. I reckon United extra time. Do we have to say a score or just United extra time?
I'll put a score
Yeah,
down,
score.
Yeah.
Oh, score down as well. 2-1. So extra time, United.
That's what I said.
Sweet as. Well, we'll get quickly into the Liverpool games.
Yeah. Liverpool Palace, disappointing result. Lost ground
Palace,
again.
big team.
Istanbul, huh?
But they just
They stopped behavior. Been stopping a lot of people. If you've seen that little clip.
then like some of the players that they're playing, it's like I don't know what it is against these mid-table to lower team clubs when they seem to play Liverpool, but they all turn into fucking 2013 fucking Barcelona, man. Like they just ping the ball around like at times, bro. They were in our half playing football at Anfield. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like Salah just hasn't been on it lately. He's just been like they just didn't seem like when we got the ball, like no one just wants to make forward runs and take a chance. Like it just seems like everyone's there to conserve energy, and we pass it around at the back, hoping something opens up, but not enough opened up. Look, we missed so many chances against them again. But Henderson had 2 stops that he didn't even know he saved. Like the Darwin Núñez one where he turned and snapshot it. Like I don't know how the fuck that doesn't go in. Like you take that shot 100 times, 99 times it goes in the net, man. And then the Diaz one as well from across. Diaz like jumped up, fucking done this acrobatical as like sideways bicycle kick shit, and literally he's running across his goal and just bang hits him. Like there's definitely an element of luck, and I think that's kind of been our problem lately. Is we've just run out of the luck that we had in the first half of the season. Like this hasn't been the best Liverpool team I've seen in recent times. We've gotten the position where we have by scoring lots of late fucking goals and winning games.
Yeah, you've come from behind like 16 times or something this season.
Bro, more. We've fallen.
Like 18
I think we've
or something
fallen
like
behind. Like we've played 30-something games. I'm almost certain we've gone behind in like most of them, like over 20 of them, high 20s, and like there's only so many times that you're going to be able to make subs and they're going to work and they're going to score, and you get games like we did against Palace, like back-to-back Anfield defeats for the first time in I don't know how long. Like just we'd be going years and years since the last time that happened. The last year, I think the last 10 to beat us at home was Fulham last year.
Was it?
Premier League, yeah.
I mean, I can't confirm, but
Yeah, I can't
At the
really
start of the
remember.
season last year.
Yeah, it's been a
Pretty
while
sure.
since you
no,
lost.
No,
I
you
thought you
drew
said some
2-2, and that was
European
at
competition last
and that was
season.
at home to Fulham. I remember I watched that game, Mitrovic, because I was
Yeah.
Phil that day. It was 2-2. You didn't lose. It was, but they were at home. I remember.
No.
Yeah, no,
We lost to Fulham at home last year. Or was it Leeds?
no, it would have been Leeds. It
It
would have.
was
Yeah,
Leeds.
it was Leeds. Yeah, it was Leeds. It was Leeds.
Fulham.
Because I was gonna
Leeds.
say it wouldn't have been Fulham because I was with Phil that day when I was watching that game, the 2-2
Yeah,
one.
and they actually,
Yeah.
Fulham probably deserved the win on that game, to be 100% honest as well.
I remember it was Mitrovic was going off that day. I remember couldn't believe it because it was the first game of the season, and that was the first game. Like, you know what I mean? So I was like, holy shit.
I do remember that, yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, it's just like, it's, you know, when you get to this end of the season, like we spoke about recently, they're the games you need to win regardless. Even a draw would have been better. Like, now we well and truly need both teams to slip up. And looking at our run of fixtures we got left, and looking at how we're playing, I don't see it happening. But you know, touching on what you said before, Banks, I grew up in an era of watching my team finish 5th, 4th if we're lucky. Never really competing maybe 2 years where we got close. And to just even, you know, this season I never even thought we were going to be in a title race. It was literally the only fact that Klopp said he's leaving that now that's gone mad that we have to win the league. Like, anyone in a Liverpool supporter, if they'd said you might finish will you take 2nd or 3rd next year, we would have jumped at it compared to how we performed last year. And especially considering all the players you brought in, then you throw into the mix the injuries we've had, and I don't know. We could have done better, but it is what it is. It's just sad that, you know, Klopp's not going to get to add a few more players to the mix and go at it again next season, because I truly believe if he was there next season and he was able to make another 1 or 2 signings this year, I think next year we really would push on. But who knows?
I thought he would have stayed for at least one Champions League.
Yeah, but
like one
in
more
saying
run
that, like lately you can see he just doesn't have it as what he used to have anymore. And I was talking to my dad about it, and as sad as it's going to seem go, as much as I love the guy, it's almost like I feel like there maybe is time for a change, but it's just scary because you don't want it to be a
Wenger moment.
But one wrong mistake of the manager, give him the right funds, and he blows it, and that's it. You know, we're back to fighting. We need another rebuild again. But yeah, like, you know, hopefully that's why Klopp's taken a year off and see how the new manager goes. And if he goes garbage, you know, hopefully he comes back. So, you know, door's always open for him to come back. But he definitely looks like he needs a break. We just seem so one-dimensional, even in that Atlanta game. You know, we needed to score 3 goals. We got an early penalty, and we just took our foot off the pedal. Just didn't seem to be making any form of. The only player I've seen in a Liverpool shirt against Atlanta that was willing to take a risk with the ball was Trent, and he only got lasted 60 minutes. He's just come back from injury. You can't afford him to get injured. Bradley's injured now, so we've got to protect Trent at all costs. But he was the only one who seemed to want to make things happen. Like, Atlanta play like a man-to-man marking system, so they've each individually got a man. Wherever he goes on that pitch, that guy follows him, right? Like, to beat that system, in my opinion, you need to get that ball into midfield, split the lines either, or get someone in midfield to take on their man, beat him, and that opens the game up because someone has to come to him. Then it's an easy pass to them. Bang, you know, you're already a man up on them. But we just didn't. Every single time a ball come into midfield, the midfielders would see someone pressing them and they'd get the ball, pass it back. Like, we were passing the ball at the back in like the 80th minute. I just don't understand why we literally didn't try a West Ham style goal, boot the ball up the field. You know, we might not win the first header, but win that second ball, and we're on the edge of the box. You know, unorganized defense. Like, that's where Liverpool thrive. Like, we've never been a Man City type team that play the ball so intricately, but it seems at moments this year that's what we're trying to do. Like, we're a very chaos team where we might make a mistake, give you the ball, but we press you in that moment. And that's what made Liverpool so lethal for years, was our pressing in the final third. We win the ball back in dangerous situations, and your defense isn't organised. And like, even against United, against Crystal Palace, against Atalanta, we haven't been doing anything like that. It's all just tried to be too organised. And when you've got players like Diaz, Nunez, even Salah, they are chaos players. They're not intricate style players. Them three survive. They're lethal in chaos football. So it's really annoying to watch. Out of Europa League, honestly, to be honest, like, it's not the Champions League, is it? So, that's where Liverpool should be anyway. I'm not too gutted that we got knocked out of it. It wouldn't have really made me too. It would have made me a bit happy to win the Europa League, but I wouldn't have been like, there's nothing to really gloat about, is it? Because it's the B competition in Europe. So, we're the best of the shit cunts kind of thing. But even then, we're not. Leverkusen probably going to stroll on to win it. Kind of glad, because the form they're in, if we met them in the final, we'd have got dusted up. So,
no dream final for you, huh? No dream Leverkusen final for you guys.
Like I said, like, the Premier League, anything can happen. I well and truly believe Arsenal have crumbled. Their players, as we've seen last year, don't really do well with this type of pressure. I don't think the ad of Rice is just going to make, completely take that away from every player. We've seen it. They couldn't beat the worst Bayern team in 15, 20 years. We're talking about a Bayern team that's lost to like Division 3 German teams in the Super Cup and shit. Eric Dyer in defense.
Cool.
Eric Dyer.
Managed by someone that's leaving.
Yeah.
Leaving at the end of the year, by the way.
You know what? And like, honestly, I kind of hope Bayern go on to win it, just to fucking stick with the Arsenal fans even more. They're giving shit to Harry Kane. Oh no, he hasn't won imagine he goes and wins the Champions League. Fucking suck shit. Knocks you out on the way. That'd be great. Even Eric Dyer, old Tottenham boy. But yeah, Premier League left now. That's it. Just got to pray other teams slip up, but we really have to up the ante. Like Virgil come out after the match and said, I'm proud of the boys. We played well. Rah, rah. Yeah, we won 1-0, but
just needed 3.
That's not a performance to be proud of, man. That was terrible performance for Klopp. Like, you expect Liverpool to go out there and give it all they got. You expected, like, second half, 1-0 up. I was like, we're gonna come out. We're gonna do this. We're gonna be running all over them. No, it didn't happen. So, is what it is.
Do you think that was one eye on the Premier League? Like, he was like, do you feel like, he didn't, like you were saying, like you're saying they didn't go for it. They kind of put off the gas. Was that mainly because they had one eye on the Premier League sort of thing? Or was it, they just didn't play well? They just didn't play well that day.
They haven't played well the last 2 games, really. They've played all right, but, like, just
haven't taken your chances. A lot of
even against Atlanta, bro, we didn't really, like, Salah could have scored got another one in the first half, but he didn't. Missed it. But like I've always said, Salah's, for as long as I've watched Salah, he's missed chances, man. But he just usually gets 5 a game, so he'll score 2. He'll miss 3 like goals where you're like, bro, how'd you miss that? He's never been like a full clinical guy. But yeah, there's a few questionable selections. Like McAllister is holding 6. Like, we've seen how good he's been playing as a 10 lately. Like, we need to win 3-0. We know they're going to sit back. Don't even play a 6, man. Just play 3 midfielders that are going to go at it. Like, really? At the end of the day, they're just going to put a long ball up.
Like, if you're going to go down, you might as well go down and fight. You know what I mean?
Like, at the end, I don't know. I feel like he always just goes the exact same formation. Like, and I know, like, a lot of managers do, but like, we've got three really good centre backs. Like, why not play 3 at the back? Like Kanate, Virgil, Gomez, and then stack the midfield, man. Like, That's how we're going to press them, mate. Yeah. Anyways, it is what it is. Disappointing.
Onto your
from
Fulham.
Feel bad for it. What?
Okay. I thought you were finished. Keep going.
Yeah, feel bad for him. But yeah.
On to the next.
Fulham, is it?
Fulham. Yeah, Fulham at home. Not at their home, not yours. Premier League this weekend.
At the cottage, lad. At the cottage.
Look, we need W to even have any hope of anything. We needed a few goals into. We need a real confidence boosting performance. Yeah, like the lads, just we have to do all we can. We can't afford any more slip ups. Else is well and truly gone. Like probably gone anyway. City don't usually slip up at this point in the season when they've got a title on the line like that.
KDB and Haaland don't come back. It could.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
could
That's
happen.
what,
I'm just saying, not a loss.
yeah. The way Haaland's been playing, I'm not really bothered if he gets injured. Honestly, like it'd be KDB and Foden. I hope get injured. To be honest, even Rodri as well. That'd be a good one. But yeah,
He never gets injured. That's one I'm not worried about.
On him and breaks his ankle or something. You know what I mean?
No, like when you say the injury thing, I always have that little slight thought about like, oh, they could get injured. Fuck you, stop jinxing it. But Rodri, I have no worry about him. Even if you try to jinx him, I'm not going to worry about that. He's too tough to be jinxed. It's Rodri,
He's
man.
watch.
Yeah. Bruno who?
Bruno Fernandes. He's missed one game since he's been at United. One.
No way, really? That's a crazy stat. That's a crazy stat. Fair play. Bruno. Apparently Bruno Fernandes hasn't missed a game for United.
I was talking about that a few weeks ago. Yeah.
I'll respect that. Like as much as I don't like to play, I'm
just saying he's only missed one game since he's joined our.
Maybe you wish he missed more, but anyway.
Oh no, fuck me.
No, fuck.
Or even just get off on the bench, bro. You don't need to play the whole game.
No, I'm gonna go 2-1 win Liverpool.
I'm gonna go 2-1. But Fulham. Come on, Fulham. Come on, Fulham.
I'll go 3-1 Liverpool.
Oh, come on. I'm praying for a Fulham miracle here.
Are we done? Are we done, lads?
Yeah,
finished.
Looks like it. Looks like it. But are we? We're not actually done, are we? So because
no.
After this,
after this, we're jumping straight onto EAFC clubs.
Cool.
And playoffs. We're back in it. We're gonna smash it. I'm gonna be live streaming. We've fixed it, so we're just gonna quickly get these predictions in, and then we're jumping on. So let's go, lads. All right, Luton versus Brentford.
1-1.
2-1 Brentford. You said 1-1, Joey?
I was gonna go for a Luton win, but I had some argument with some Luton fans this week, so I want them to go down. Brentford 5-0.
Shit.
I'm not petty or anything.
Burnley. Sheffield United versus Burnley. Look, the
2-1
battle
Burnley.
of the
2-1 Burnley.
2-1 Burnley. I'll go 2-1 Sheffield. Actually, no, 1-0.
Well, look, we got people copying my strats now, but whatever, each to their own. 3-1 Burnley.
I just think Burnley were the best of the teams that came up last year, correct?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, should have been.
So I think Burnley have done all right against their actual relegate. The three that have come up.
We have a comment.
Who is it? Banks, you might win that one with Brentford.
5-0.
Oh, well, we'll see. Hopefully. Like I said, I want Luton to go down. They can piss off.
Wolves versus Arsenal.
No, boys, hear me out on this one though. Arsenal, back-to-back losses. All right. Like you said, capitulation, FC, right? So, what happened last season this time?
They fucking they bottled it.
They don't.
bottled
They bottled it, and this is exactly the same time they bottled it. So, you're gonna have to pick Wolves, right? Like, sure, like the logical reason would be the Wolves, right?
I'm going to a draw.
Draw. Okay. What draw?
Why draw?
Yeah, what kind of draw?
It's a 2
Like
all.
what the score? Oh, 2-2. I didn't hear it. Oh, sorry. I just said a draw. My bad.
What are you picking? I know what.
Oh, you first. You first.
Oh,
I just
me?
want to know it.
Oh,
Yeah, because
4-0.
to who?
Arsenal.
Arsenal. Okay.
Oh, so no.
Well, you didn't heed my advice, so Wolves 2-0.
Wolves 2-0.
I think so.
Come on,
Yeah.
Arsenal. You just need to win. Everton versus Nottingham. I'll quickly do this one. 2-1 Nottingham.
Yeah, I'm going to one Nottingham as well.
Everton 2-0.
Everton 2-0.
Mm.
Aston Villa versus Bournemouth. Aston Villa, only team to make it through in European competitions.
European heritage in that, eh?
That's a tough one, bro. Because they've just played Europe. Bournemouth are a fucking decent team, but Villa
They fucking
have
smashed
top
us.
4 they want.
2-2. 2-2 draw.
I'm
I'm
going
going
3-2 Villa.
3-2 Villa. 2-1 Bournemouth. Crystal Palace versus West Ham. Last game. Crystal Palace. 1-0.
Crystal Palace 3-1. What about you?
That's
Oh,
it.
West Ham just played in Europe as well, eh? So.
Yeah, but that game's not
Yeah.
till like Wednesday, bro, or something.
Oh, isn't it?
Nah.
I'll just go 2-2.
Because the FA Cup's on this weekend. There's like a couple games on.
No, these ones are all on. The ones that I just said were all on. It's only really Man City, Chelsea, and us, and whoever we were playing that's missing out
Yeah.
this week. But
Yeah.
yeah, we're going to be jumping on EAFC now. That's it.
That's it.
We'll be live
So-
streaming. So
On the Free Ladz channel. We're back
I'm
on
on.
YouTube.
that's it. We're back, boys. We're coming. Elite playoffs. Let's go fuck this shit up. All right. Let's go, lads.
I hope you all enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, like and
Hit that
subscribe.
like and subscribe. That's
And
right. I
lads,
forgot about that.
Yeah.
All right.
Vamos.
Well, I'm the host. I didn't really do much roasting. I chilled out.
Didn't,
I let you
mate.
talk.
Just do
So
it.
You done your roasting. You done your roasting already. Don't worry.
I was just
Show in
smiling
the
the whole
live
time.
chat.
That's all I
Yeah.
needed to do.
Yeah, I hate
So,
your
yeah,
smile now,
see
by the
yous
way.
then,
I don't like
lads.
it anymore, by the way. Just letting you know. Get your teeth fixed.
Peace out. 3 lads. Hit the like button.
All right.
Peace. Peace in Sydney.
Peace in the Sydney streets.
Yeah, peace in Sydney streets.